Hello and welcome to Celebrity Trends. If it's your first time, please hit the subscribe button and click on the bell for more amazing news on your favorite celebrities.
Meghan Markle decided she didn't want to come over here to the United Kingdom to celebrate alongside King Charles III on his very special day, his coronation. It was left of course to his youngest son to well represent her and her two children. A lot of people were dismayed and disgusted by this, because after all he'd been very gracious in escort in Meghan Markle down the aisle all of those years ago now, 5 years plus a St. George's Chapel in Windsor simply because her father was unable to. That's how she repaid him. Incredible when you think about it, but apparently things could have been totally different and it was all down to once again status, power, and demands as other. Let me explain. There it's a little bit like not much sympathy of course for the former cable TV star Meghan Markle, who decided I think rather bluntly not to come over here to celebrate the coronation of King Charles III. Strange when you think about it, because whenever battles they had you are a part of history you can't replicate this day. It won't happen again once in a lifetime. Prince Harry graciously gave a few hours time virtually speaking to no one, didn't stay behind, and of course couldn't wait to jump back on a plane apparently to rush back to celebrate the birthday. The fourth birthday of his son Prince Archie. Of course without King Charles he wouldn't be a prince, would he? There you go. But what's fascinating is simply this: one of the major guests over here was none other than the First Lady herself, Dr. Jill Biden. Now, a lot of people were very confused, because they felt that of course the president should have come over, but we've told you before the reasons behind that. There's a historical attachment. Now Dr. Jill, alongside of course a family member, represented. I felt the United States very well, looked beautiful on the day, and really couldn't have asked for a better guest. I've been told that she thoroughly enjoyed the experience, quite literally living through history. Now what was interesting, and what's developed as we now know, is that both Harry and Meghan had hoped previously to fly back on Air Force One after the Platinum Jubilee, and you know, when you think about it you can understand why they wanted to do that. It would look good on the world stage. You know, everybody looking at them, and suddenly they've got another powerful couple obviously liking them and taking them under their wing. According to that very good source, and as ever, we have to say allegedly, they didn't give up there. Oh no, apparently Meghan wanted to come over for the coronation, but on the proviso that perhaps they could squeeze a lift out alongside Dr. Jill on Air Force One. As ever, we have to say allegedly. It's amazing to think, isn't it? Because obviously Meghan has these burning political ambitions, and to be alongside someone like the First Lady of the United States would do very well for them. Obviously, once again very politely, they were rebuffed of this particular offer. That's why in the end, Prince Harry turned up here alone on American Airlines, flying in of course to Stansted. Fascinating stuff, but when you think about it, how many times do they have to be drilled over that? Really, without the lore of the British monarchy, you simply micro-celebrities. Meghan truly is not giving up on this ghost, but what she must live in fear of course is if Donald J. Trump becomes the 47th President of the United States, things could get even more difficult, because as we know both she and Harry are not incredible fans of the former president, but for now it appears that neither is the Biden administration either. Much prefer in the close warm friendship. Alongside His Majesty the King, Queen Camilla, and the Prince and Princess of Wales. Boy, this is turning to be difficult.
Thanks for watching. Till next time on Celebrity Trends.